One of the other things that we want to talk about tonight is time.
Yeah.
How many of you feel like there need to be more hours in a day? Let me see. Everybody? Time is one of the most critical things in relationships. Again, how do you have a relationship with someone? You have a relationship by spending time.
Yeah.
And I know with us in our relationship, it's one of the hardest things that we do is to find time with our kids, to find time with each other, just to find time. And I think with the way society has even gotten, we are now more and more obligated to more and more things. So to find that time, if you look at a typical 24-hour day, you take out 8 to 10 hours for work, you're left with so many hours in the day, which then are next dedicated to many of the things that we do extracurricular, which is with our kids or with maybe just friends of ours.
Right.
Then you have a certain amount of time left. The time left is sometimes very, very small. And one of the things that we really, really try to do in our relationship is to make time with friends. How many of you, and this is just a rhetorical question, have spent time more than an hour with a friend this week? Or more than an hour with your spouse? Or more than an hour one-on-one time with your kids? And I'm saying this to you the same way that I say it to us. Think about time spent. Where is the time allotted? I know some time just slips by. They say time's slipping away, and it is. Time's slipping away. So time, Jesus really showed us in the scriptures how he spent time with people. He would go to houses and just hang and eat and drink.
Yep.
And have a good time.
Yep.
And spend time. He knew all there was to know about the people that he hung around. So being supportive, spending time together, those are some of the critical things that I think really are important in having above average relationships. In his book,
and I think even on
if you knew right now today that you were told you had 30 days to live, what would you change about your life? What would be different? Would it be different? Maybe it wouldn't be different. Maybe for many of you, it'd be, I'll do the same thing because my life is awesome right now and it's great and I'm doing exactly what God's telling me to do. But I think I would probably reevaluate some things and change it up a little bit. And maybe do some of the things that you talked about. Reach out to those people that I haven't reached out to in a long time. Yeah. Maybe the things that I'm more passive about, I might get more aggressive about because I know each minute is now precious. So 30 days to live, maybe think of it that way. If you only had 30 days, what would you change and how would you spend your time differently? God, why I want everyone to know what God has done for me. Because I know this past that I've had up until the day that I decided to turn my life over to him. I know how toxic it was. I know the things that I did that were wrong. I know the things that are unforgivable in my eyes. And that day that I said yes to him and the day that I said, I want to open up my life to you, he forgave me much. And for that, I love him much. And it's not an easy thing for me to forgive other people. It's not easy for me to, because I'm a control freak. I want to
Can you say that part one more time?
No, I won't. But I'm the type of person who holds on really tightly to things. And if you've hurt me, it's very, very hard. But you know, I've learned through him how to forgive. How can we not forgive? When Jesus Christ got on that cross for us, every one of us, for everything that we've had in our past and even that we've done today, and he said to us, I forgive you. And now you've got a lifetime of eternity in heaven with me. It's the least I can do for him. Is it easy? No. Sometimes the process is a lifetime process. Other times it's very simple. But many times the hurt is so incredibly deep and we've been so incredibly wounded that, you know, you think of a wounded animal, they're moving slow and they're trying to get it together to be able to walk. That's the way many of us feel. It's hard to take a step and walk because of that woundedness that we felt for so long. But I'll tell you, sure as I'm sitting here, the minute that you decide, picture it like this, you have got that connection to whatever, and normally, well, it is a person. It's a person that you have to forgive. So there's a connection. You're not going to forgive. I'm not going to forgive. You don't know what this person did to me. You have no idea what this person did to me. So the minute that I decide I'm going to forgive, it's almost like taking a pair of scissors and clipping that string. It's like a rubber band that shoots away. And now we're free to take our lives and begin to walk forward. Forgiveness is never about the other person. Forgiveness is always for you.
Yeah.
Forgiveness will free you from the walls that you've built up, the jail cell that you've put yourself in, because 9 times out of 10, that person doesn't even know that you haven't forgiven them.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Sure.
Most of the time, the person does not know that you are in this state of unforgiveness. It's only in your life. So forgiveness is for you. And then I want to say this one more time because I know that this has helped some other people. Forgiving someone does not say that what that person did to you was okay.
Yeah.
Forgiveness does not say, let me repeat it again. Forgiveness does not say that what the other person has done to you is okay. It's going to make you okay.
Yeah.
That may have been a really wrong thing that happened, but you know you're going to be okay and you can get through. The scripture says this, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yeah.
You can get through it. Our kids know that scripture.
That's right.